Noah Lyles, Olympic champion, world champion, the fastest man alive. He is about to run his first major 100-meter race of the outdoor season, and what he runs in Tokyo will set the stage for everything. Noah Lyles entered 2026 carrying more gold than almost anyone in the history of sprinting. Olympic 100-meter champion from Paris, four-time world champion in the 200 meters. He called himself the fastest person alive and had the medals to back it up. At the start of the new year, he promised something bigger. He told reporters, "I'll be running. You're going to get your heavy dose of Noah Lyles. I promise you that. And for anybody who wants to race, come get some." The indoor season did not quite deliver on that promise. At the New Balance Indoor Grand Prix in Boston on January 24th, Lyles ran the 300 meters in 32.15 seconds. He finished second. Jareem Richards beat him by 1/100th of a second. Then on March 1st at the USATF Indoor Championships in Staten Island, he finished third in the 60 meters in 6.51 seconds. His training partner Jordan Anthony won the title. Trayvon Brommel crossed second. Lyles, the Olympic champion, crossed third. The question started circling. Was he building towards something bigger, or had the competition closed the gap? Then he stepped away from the track entirely. On April 4th, Lyles married Junelle Bromfield. He skipped the World Athletics Indoor Championships in Torun, Poland to make it happen. He chose his personal life. For over a month, the track world ran without him. When he came back, he went to Gainesville, Florida for the Tom Jones Memorial. He ran the 200 meters in 19.91 seconds. Not a world beater time, but the legs were working. The plan pointed straight at Tokyo. No city in track and field carries more personal meaning for Noah Lyles than Tokyo. In 2021 at the Tokyo Olympics, Lyles won bronze in the 200 meters, his first Olympic medal. That stadium taught him what he was chasing. He came back in September 2025 for the World Athletics Championships and won his fourth consecutive 200-meter world title, then anchored the United States relay team to a third world gold. In that city, in that stadium, he grew from a competitor into a champion. The Seiko Golden Grand Prix on May 17th will take place at that same national stadium. It'll be Lyles' first ever appearance at the meet. He is running the 100 meters, the Olympic distance, the distance where he won gold in Paris with 9.79 seconds. The course record at this meet is 9.88, set by Fred Curley in 2023. A sub-9.9 run in Tokyo would tell the world that the winter sluggishness is gone and the outdoor season has arrived in full. He is not walking into an easy race. Several Japanese sprinters carry personal bests at 10.00 seconds. World Indoor 60-meter champion Jordan Anthony is also at the meet, running the 200 meters. This is a serious field on a meaningful stage, exactly the kind Lyles said he wanted 2026 to be full of. On May 17th at National Stadium in Tokyo, Lyles will step into the blocks for the 100-meter final. Because the race has not yet happened. The stakes right now are about anticipation. The sprint world needs to see if his reaction time is dialed in, if his drive phase is sharp, and if his top-end speed can clear a highly competitive field. He is looking for a signature win to prove he is ready for the summer grind. Tokyo is the first stop, not the destination. On June 4th, Lyles runs the 100 meters at the Rome Diamond League. He has publicly called a previous race against Michael Norman in Rome one of his favorite competitive experiences and said he wants to create another one like it. After Rome comes the race the sprint world has circled on its calendar since April. Not a Diamond League. Not a World Championship. A club meet in the Czech Republic that may produce the most watched sprint race of 2026. On June 16th at the Ostrava Golden Spike, Noah Lyles and Gout Gout will race each other for the first time. The distance is 150 meters. It is not an Olympic event. It has no world championship. But the combination of names, history, and anticipation has turned this race into something far bigger than the event itself. After Ostrava, Lyles heads to the Paris Diamond League on June 28th. He has won every time he has competed at the Stade Charlady and is expected to race the 100 meters there. And the summer is designed around moments. Lyles has called 2026 a fan's year. He has chosen races that create storylines, and no storyline heading into June is larger than what is waiting in Ostrava. To understand why Ostrava matters this much, you have to understand who Gout. Gout is and what he has already done at 18 years old. Gout Gout was born on December 29, 2007 in Queensland, Australia. His parents fled South Sudan, spent time in Egypt, and moved to Australia in 2005. He grew up 40 kilometers from Brisbane, the city hosting the 2032 Olympics. His coach Diane Shepherd has worked with him since he was 12. She told Australian Athletics her first impression. "My biggest thing with the kids is about being humble, and he has got it in bucket loads." At 16, he chased records that had stood since the 1968 Mexico City Olympics. In August 2024, he won silver at the World Under-20 Championships in Lima, Peru, running 20.60 seconds. Adidas signed him before he finished high school. At 17, he reached the 200-meter semifinals at the World Athletics Championships in Tokyo as the youngest sprinter ever to reach that stage at a senior world championship. On February 21st, at a small club meet in Brisbane, he ran 10.00 seconds in the 100 meters on a legal wind of plus 0.9 meters per second. That equaled the fastest legal 100 meter ever run by an Australian man on home soil and set a new Australian under-20 record. He was 18 years old, competing in a Saturday morning race with minimal fanfare, and he became the third fastest sprinter in Australian history in a single effort. Then on April 12th, at the Australian Athletics Championships in Sydney, he won the 200 meters in 19.67 seconds. He broke the world under-20 record set by American Arian Knighton in 2022. He became the first Australian man ever to break the 20-second barrier. On raw time, that performance would have earned bronze at the Paris 2024 Olympics, ahead of Lyles. Lyles already knew what was coming. A year earlier at the World Championships in Tokyo, a reporter asked him directly what he thought of Gout Gout. Lyles said, "He's more talented than I was." Not potential, not future tense, was. The Olympic champion placed an 18-year-old ahead of himself at the same age. After Gout ran 10.00 in Brisbane, Lance Brauman, Lyles' own coach, sent a message to Gout's manager. 3 words: "The boy is coming." The two trained together in Claremont, Florida. Gout appeared on Lyles' podcast and came away with one piece of advice: learn to say no. Now, they meet in Ostrava. The 150 meters is not an Olympic event, but it is the distance where this rivalry begins, and one man's answer in Ostrava will define the rest of his season. Jamaican sprinter Kishane Thompson ran it in 14.92 seconds, setting a new world best. Thompson is no stranger to Lyles. He is the man who finished second to him by 0.005 of a second in the Olympic 100-meter final in Paris. Now he holds the world best at this distance. Lyles responded directly. He announced his Ostrava entry and told the press, "I will run 150 meters and maybe attack the world's best performance."